So there's a part of my for sale by owner script that when I say it makes a lot of real estate agents that are not in my training program very, very nervous. And that is this. So if you've been following me for a while or you've been subscribed to me here on YouTube, you've probably heard or you probably watched one of my live cold calling sessions when I'm calling for sale by owners. And I'll say things like, Mr. For Sale by Owner, I believe that you can absolutely get this property sold on your own, regardless of what all the other real estate agents are saying in the marketplace. Now, I'm making this video because a lot of you that have been following me here on YouTube can't understand why in the world I would say that to a for sale by owner when it's our goal to try and get the listing. And so let me explain to you the strategy, and after this video, certainly it's going to make sense. And I'd like to also invite you to schedule a call with me so we can talk about my for sale by owner training program and if it's a good fit for you or not. And so there's a link in the show notes in the description beneath this video. Just click the link. We can jump on a quick call, talk through my lifetime mentorship and if it would make sense for you and I to work together. So let's get started. So this does two things. When I use that script to a for sale by owner and I tell them, hey, chances are with this market, you could probably sell the house on your own, regardless of what the other agents are saying. Number one, what are all the other real estate agents saying? They're all calling them, probably including you as you're watching this, trying to convince the for sale by owner that selling by owner is a bad idea and that they should list the property with you. Now, how is that working out for you so far? Are you setting a ton of appointments using that strategy? For most of us, the answer is no. Okay, it's no because have you ever tried to convince somebody that believes one thing to believe another thing in one or two sentences? It's literally almost impossible. So we're taking a for sale by owner who believes right now on this phone call, stay with me, who believes right now on this phone call that they can sell the property on their own, that they can avoid paying a commission, that they don't need to use a real estate agent. And now you're calling them, and with a couple of lines that you learned somewhere, you believe that you can convince them to change their whole worldview on what they believe for I don't know how many years. And we believe, based on the teachings of the real estate industry, that somehow we can use a magic script to change their mind. That all of a sudden, on the first phone call, they're going to say, yeah, you know what? I'm glad that you called. Why don't you come over and list my property? Doesn't work that great. And so the first reason why we do that is to disarm the for sale by owner. In neuro-linguistic programming, something that I teach all of my students, I call it reverse selling, we need to do something called a level shift. And so what we're doing is the for sale by owner is so used to picking up the phone when realtors call, the realtor's trying to sell them on listing the property. And when we say, hey, regardless of what other agents are saying, I believe you can sell the home on your own. The for sale by owner sits back and says, wait, what did you say? Tell me that one more time. Yes, I believe you can sell the home on your own. And not only that, Mr. For Sale by Owner, I think you should. They almost fall out of their seat because like every other real estate agent, maybe even you're calling them, hammering them, trying to convince them that by owner is stupid. They're never going to sell it for as much as they could with a realtor. You're probably using all types of statistics and, the National Association of Realtors has said all these other things, right? You probably try to use all of that. And the for sale by owner doesn't want to hear it. So they just hang up on you. Nope, I'm good. I'm not interested in listing my home. And you burn the relationship. So the first reason why we do this is because of something called a level shift. Okay, we're going to allow ourselves to lower the anxiety of the for sale by owner, lower their defenses so that we can communicate with them. And for the first time ever, the for sale by owner says, wow, you're the first real estate agent to call me who hasn't tried to pressure me to list my home. So that's goal number one. Goal number two, pay attention. We know, statistically speaking, the for sale by owner isn't going to list their house with you on the first day they become a for sale by owner. Probably not even the first week, probably not even the first 2 weeks. So we know that the chances are a for sale by owner is not going to list their house until they've been on the market for a month, 2 months, or 3 months. Why? They have to go through the pain on their own before they start listening to us, before they even think they need help. And so if that's true, which it is, if you've ever been listing for sale by owners, you know the whole secret is follow-up. Well, wouldn't it only make sense then we want to put ourselves in the running to get that listing appointment when the time is right? Well, certainly you're watching this saying, yeah, Brandon, that makes sense. So the second thing that we're doing, the reason why we say this, so now their defenses are lowered, their anxiety is lower, we can ask them a simple question. Mr. For sale by owner, Mrs. For sale by owner, if for some reason, because this is the second part of the script, if for some reason you're unsuccessful selling your home for whatever reason, would you at that point down the road consider meeting with me, looking at my for sale by owner backup plan in the event you can't sell the home on your own? Okay, now that comes out a million different ways, but the point is, in order to get yourself set up for an opportunity down the road, you can't come off super high pressure, super high pushy in the beginning because you won't get the chance at a listing appointment. So those are really the two reasons. Number one, we want to lower their defensives and we want to level shift because they're so used to defending themselves through all these agents trying to convince them that selling by owner is wrong. That's number one. Number two is now we can ask the for sale by owner qualifying question to determine, are you going to follow up with the for sale by owner or not? And that question again is this: Mr. For sale by owner, in the event you're unsuccessful selling your home for whatever reason, at that point in the future, would you consider meeting with me, looking at a new strategy, a different approach, my for sale by owner backup plan to help you get the property sold for a premium? Okay, you can't get to that question if you're pressuring them right now to sell it this second or to list it this second. So hopefully that makes sense, okay? If you want to learn more about my scripting, my strategies, the approach, and how you can list one for sale by owner every single week, I put a link beneath this video. Let's jump on a phone call. Let's talk about my lifetime mentorship. See if it makes sense for you and I to work together. We've priced it in a way that's like less than 1/2 of one commission. You pay at one time and you're in my mentorship program on 2 calls per week for the rest of your real estate career. So I'll be looking forward to hopefully jumping on a call with you. And until next time, stay focused, stay committed, and continue to work on your skills. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.